Staying up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight.
YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is for you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the one and only Kane Bailey. I don't even know how to make this video. Kind of feels like a breakup video. Literally, it's so weird. But anyways, I don't even know what to do. Do I just say?
Yeah, like we just want to let you guys know, because a lot of you guys are wondering what's going on.
Yeah. And
we didn't want to just leave it like unknown.
Yeah. So moral of the story, as you guys know, Taiko the fish, our firstborn child, was a huge part of our life. When we bought a fish almost 3 years ago, we wanted a dog, and we were like, hey, let's just get a fish. You know, like, we don't have time for a dog. We're not ready for a dog. Let's just try a fish. I was thinking it was gonna be like all my experiences with fish, where it's like, you get a fish, you kind of have it, and then they just kind of pass away. Like, that's just kind of how my experience with fish have gone. Like, they usually last, like, I don't even know how long. Like, they just, when you're a kid and you get fish, they kind of just come and go. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if that's the experience for everyone, but
I never had a fish, so I was just excited to get a fish together, have our first pet. And he kind of like explained to me that, like, how a lot of people's experiences are, like, he may not be around for a long time, but I didn't really like let that affect me, and I just like, we just loved him as our pet. Like,
yeah. Just like, we just treated him like we got a dog. Like,
yeah.
So we got Taiko the fish. We weren't even vlogging at the time, so like, we just got him. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't even like a video or anything. We literally just wanted to get a fish. So we went to the mall or to the PetSmart and we got a fish. And we just looked at all of them and we were like, how do we even pick him? He just stood out to us, right?
He stood out right away when we were looking at all the fish, but we did like look at every single one, and we just kept going back to him. We were like, but this one.
And like,
yeah.
He wasn't the most lively, but he was just the most like there. Like, he was just the most like,
he was just like speaking to us, like,
yeah,
through the little container.
Yeah, and they were in these little containers. So we're like, all right, bet, let's just get him, bruh. So we got him a little bowl, we got him some plants, we got him a plant, bowl, rock, gravel, and some food, and we brought him home. And then, bro, this fish, Taiko, literally lived for years, bruh. He was a miracle fish, bruh. Like, to us, just from like what we expected. And like,
we don't really know much about fish, so
yeah, we don't. So we were just
trying to give him the best life that we could.
He evacuated when we had to evacuate because of fires.
Yeah.
In a little container.
He came with us.
This dude came to Palm Springs on a road trip. He came with us everywhere, bruh.
Yeah.
In a little container with holes in it, because like, he was our child, bruh.
Yeah, we would not leave him.
We would not leave him, and like, we treated him like he was our freaking child, which he was. Like, he was literally our firstborn. And he became a part of the family on YouTube as well. Like, you guys love Taiko the fish, bro. Like, he became such a big character and such a big part of like our videos and stuff. And I've never seen a community care about a fish so much in my life. Like,
yeah,
he literally was a main character.
He got hundreds of birthday wishes.
Oh my god.
You guys made him edits. Like,
he was him, bro.
Like, he was a king.
He was a king. That's why we call him Taiko the king.
He
was the king,
yeah,
and he is the king of our house.
Yeah.
And this is his crib. Like, this is literally Taiko's crib. He was always in the kitchen. Our number one rule ever since we had Taiko was, if you're coming in our house, say hi to Taiko.
Yeah, and anytime we would have people over, like, we would introduce them to Taiko. They would say hi. Like,
he wasn't some little decoration.
No, like, we have to like say hi, tell him that you love him. Like, we would always give him kisses and just.
Yeah, bro. Like, we would literally kiss his tank all the time. Like, and he would swim up. Like, he was a real like interactive little fish, bro.
And he had emotions. Like,
he had
like you could just tell. Like, we just knew him so well. Like, you could really understand like what he was thinking or feeling.
Insane.
And like, he was just super like expressive with like, he had like a little attitude sometimes.
He would have an attitude. He would be happy. We could tell if he wasn't feeling well or if he was off. He would be picky about his food. Like, bro, that little guy had such big emotions, bro.
Just
like,
such a big personality.
Yeah, for just a little beta fish. And like, we would go through times where he would stop eating food, and it's because he just was tired of the food. We get a new one, and then he'd like the food again. It's like, wow, you actually care about like what food. And like, or we had a blue and green food, and it was like, he would pick the green one.
Yeah, like
only.
in the container, it comes with like a bunch of little pebbles. Some of them are red, some of them are green, and it's like, he only, like, some days he'll only want the green ones, or some days he'll only want the red.
Yeah, bro. And this fish, I would literally rant to him, bro. Like, The same way I'd be like, yo, Cardi, bro, like, I don't even know what an example is, but like, I'll rant to animals, you know, because they're just animals and like, they're like emotional support. Bro, me and Taiko would be alone at the crib. Premiere would go to like her mom's or something, or like anywhere. Like, she could be at dance and like something would happen and I just have to rant to Taiko, bro. Like, we didn't even have Cardi at the time and like, he was actually attentive, bro. Like, right, Bebe?
Yeah, he would really listen.
He would
and, like,
listen.
He knew who we were. Like, he would be happy when we would come say hi to him.
Yeah.
And like, even when Kane was visiting in Canada, he missed Kane. Like, he knows who his parents are, and like, he just, like, we showed him a lot of love, and like, he showed it back.
Yeah, he really knew who his parents were, which was crazy.
And Cardi knows who his brother is.
He knew who his brother was. Anytime we'd put Cardi on the counter, bruh, they would interact. Like, Taiko would interact even more than Cardi, because Cardi just like, that's my brother Taiko. But like, Taiko would swim up and like say hi to Cardi.
Because he's a big brother, so he, you know, there was a time when it was only Taiko.
Yeah.
And then we got Cardi, so then he would just like really notice him, like, oh wow, that's my little brother.
So basically, a couple months ago, I had to go to Canada, and we could tell like Taiko was like missing me, kind of, not to say like, oh, he was missing me, but like, he was a little off. Like, he was a little off, and like, it did suck. Like, obviously I'm not gonna bring him to Canada, but he was here with Premiere, or like, if Premiere came to Canada, our neighbor or Matthew would take care of him. Like, he had people taking care of him, bruh.
Yeah.
He was very self-reliant too. Like, he'd be good like for however long, but like, people would come take care of him, and like, they would be like, he's kind of off, like something's a little off. And on his birthday last year, we upgraded his tank to like a big tank, because like, you guys were telling us like, he needs a bigger tank, so like, we did that. And then like, we kept upgrading, and like, it was almost like, as we were upgrading, it was like almost like affecting him sometimes.
Yeah, like, he did love the big tank when we first gave it to him, but after like a few months of having the big tank, like, I think it was just like
too much or something.
Yeah, like,
something.
I think, I don't know, like, maybe he got overwhelmed or something, because he started like looking at his reflection and just like staring at himself. And I was trying to tell Kane, like, I think he's like staring at himself. Like, I wasn't sure like what that meant, like, but he didn't look happy about it. Like, he just like was like staring at himself, and like, I think it was really, really affecting him, like just making him like depressed, because
it was, bro. It really was.
Because we done research about it, and like, obviously betas aren't supposed to be with other fish. I don't know, like, some of you guys don't know.
They don't know, because
because they're always like, get him a friend. They're not supposed to be with other fish. Like, they're just supposed to be by themselves.
Yeah, and that's like, we would get flooded with comments like, get Taiko a friend, and we're like, guys, we literally can't. Like, they would literally eat each other, bro. Like, they can't.
Would fight.
They would fight, bro.
So yeah, so it was like, looking at his reflection, I maybe he thought it was like another fish, and it was like really bothering him.
Yeah, and Premiere started sending me videos like, I don't know, like, he's looking at his reflection a lot. To get to it, he stopped sort of eating. Like, he would stop eating for like 5 days at a time.
Right, and then he would at some points. So it was like, we weren't sure if he was just being picky. So we bought a whole bunch of new food. Yeah. We literally have like every food ever.
Every food ever. And he just like would go like so many days without eating, which a beta fish can do, but like, it was weird for him.
It was weird for him because he usually loves food.
Right. So anyways, I get back from Canada, and this story's probably all over the place, but I get back from Canada and he's acting better. He
definitely missed Kane a lot. He was acting more normal when Kane got back. But we were like, he still seems a bit off, so we were like, maybe we need to renovate his tank. So then we do a little tank renovation, and like, he's still off. We're trying new food, he's still off, and like, he's eating more, but like, not his regular self. Yeah, like, he was eating, like, it wasn't like nothing to be concerned about at that point. Like, once we did the tank renovation, he was eating, but it was just something about like his, like, just, I don't know, like, demeanor.
Yeah, like, just something Premiere can really read animals.
Just something, and, like, about how he was acting was like, he still seemed a bit off. Definitely Kane coming like back did help him, and the tank renovation, like, both of, like, all that helped, but he was still a bit off, and like, not fully back to normal. So then one day when we were cleaning his tank, we
put him in this little bowl that we would put him in when we would clean his tank, and we would clean his tank like once a week, like, literally, like, we kept it clean, we conditioned the water, like, we were good parents, bruh. And we put him in his little tank for cleaning, and Premiere was like looking at him, because Premiere is an animal whisperer. Like, she can see, like, she just found out Cardi's ear like is like dry, like, we just realized some shit. So now we got to take him to the vet. Like, she knows when her pets aren't feeling well. So like, she was like, I think, what did you say? I think he has an infection or something.
Yeah.
Or he's cut.
I was like, he's cut. But then I was like, well, maybe it's just poop, like, stuck to him. Because there was something, like, right here next to him. And after, like, doing some research and, like, actually, like, really looking at it, like, it was definitely a cut and it was infected. So he had an infection.
So yeah, then we found out he had an infection.
Yeah, so then we did a whole bunch of stuff to like put him in the hospital tank so he could recover.
Yeah, like that night we like Premier did a really good research and found out like we need to make a recovery tank. This is like a hospital for them. Like there needs to be vitamins in the water, there needs to be salt in the water, like all this stuff.
Yeah, so we got all the medicine. We put him in the hospital tank, which was supposed to be like nothing in there.
Yeah.
Like not even gravel.
Not even gravel, just an empty tank that we would put drops in every day. And it was covered.
We also got him a heater, which we didn't have. But when we were switching out his water every week, we would just make sure it's the right temperature.
Literally. But yeah, and we also put a black shirt. You guys probably seen on our TikTok.
The black shirt was
so he couldn't see his reflection.
See his reflection,
because he was having a big problem with that. We realized also that his fins were like gone, bro. Like
yeah, his fins were like not how they used to be. Like they were all just like Premier noticed like he was losing parts of his fins. Like he was called, what is it called, nipping? Fin nipping. I think it was fin nipping because he was really stressed. Like he was staring at himself in the reflection, which was making him really depressed. And then he also had an infection. So just all that combined, like there was a lot of stress. And
they'll do a thing.
Yeah, so they'll just like when no one's looking, they'll like tear their fins.
It's like biting your nails when you're stressed.
Yeah,
like he's basically nipping his fins. And Premier, we're looking at him, we're like, hold on, let's look at an old picture of him. And like it was night and day. Like he had like all his fins were cut. And then we're realizing like shit, he can barely swim. As time going on, like he can barely hold himself up. Like,
that's how much like his fins were like cut.
Gone. Like and the past weeks before that he could barely swim too.
It was getting worse over time.
He would just lay on the bottom of the tank.
Up to the last point, like
up to the last point.
Up to the last point, because he wasn't really able to like swim. Yeah, like we said, like it was just like his fins were just so like jagged. Say they're like this, there was just so many like cuts and like holes, and not holes, but like they were just like this.
Yeah, and so he would start laying at the bottom of the tank, and then I would be
only coming up for food.
Only coming up for food, if that. And then I'd be like, Taiko, like, are you, like, I'd have to check if he's alive, because, like, and I'd be like, Premier? And then he'd, like, just jump out, and I'd be, like, he'd just, like, come back to life, and I'd be like, oh my gosh. So he would just start laying on the bottom of the tank, and I'm like,
which is really unlike him, because he usually is, like, swimming around, really active, like, really interested in what we're doing.
Yeah, even if he was sleeping, he wouldn't be laying.
He'll wake, ready to talk, like.
Yeah.
And,
he just stopped slowly doing all that.
Even when he would sleep, he would, like, sleep on some of his plants, or like on his rock or underneath his bridge. But when he wasn't eating a lot, he would pretty much just stay underneath his bridge.
Right.
Like all day. Like he wouldn't come out from underneath his bridge.
He stopped coming out, bro.
It was kind of like his comfort area.
Yeah, he really stopped coming out. So yeah, and
then he would come up for the food, and like he would just get air next to it and like pretend like he's gonna eat it and then not eat it,
or
he
spit
would
it out,
grab it and then spit it out.
Yeah, so, like, which he'd done, but like he would at least eat it still. Like he would spit it out and then not eat anything. And we're like, bro, like he can barely even eat. He's like laying around, like fully like laying like on his side, laying like a down, human, like literally laying. And I'd be like, Taiko, like, and then he'd like wake up, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you could tell like he was struggling to swim.
Yeah, he couldn't really swim.
We were giving him medicine. We thought like he was getting better.
And then one day,
but you could tell like he was really just in pain, and like he just wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, he wasn't comfortable. He was clearly uncomfortable.
Yeah. So
one day, Premier had to leave for like a night or literally like a night or two or something. So I was home alone.
And right before I left, I was like, I think we need to put stuff in his tank. Online, it said to keep him in the hospital tank until he's completely better. But he wasn't like completely better, but it had already been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I think we need to put him like, because for his next tank renovation, we were gonna get real plants and like just try to do it
as best as we could,
like to just make him feel more comfortable. So I was like, we should do this like right when I'm back, or like tomorrow or something. Like he was gonna do it in the morning. He was gonna do it when I was gone, because like we were just like, maybe that'll help him get better, like being in a good environment.
Yeah, so she said that as she was leaving, she's like, enough of this recovery tank, like we just gotta put him back in his regular tank. And I was like, yeah, okay. So she was leaving for like a night or two. We're like, okay, we'll do it ASAP, like right when you get back, or I'll do it tomorrow, whatever. So she leaves, and then nighttime rolls around, and like Taiko was being so weird, like he's just not himself at all. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And like when he started being sick, I didn't want to say it to Premier, but like I knew it would be really hard to save this little fish, because like he's so little and he had so much, he had a cut, an infection, his fins were nipped, like he wasn't eating. I was just like, when Premier noticed he was sick, I was like, man, like we gotta enjoy these last couple weeks, because I don't know how much longer this fish is gonna be around. Obviously I wanted to keep the hopes up, so like I wasn't saying anything, but like I was like, frick, like man, bro, like this is not gonna be good. So anyways, this night comes around.
I was kind of thinking like I don't know, like
you had hope. Like,
I had a lot of hope. Like I knew like I knew like there was a lot wrong, but I thought like since we were giving him the right medicine and like doing all the right steps, I was like, maybe he's just gonna have a great like recovery and like just really come back from this. Like
yeah, which I hope.
It's almost his birthday, like
yeah, which I hope for, and we knew he's been a trooper, so like he's been through so much. Like I said, he's been around, he's been to different houses, he's had different people take care of him. Like he was a trooper, so like I did think he was gonna make it, but like also part of me was like, okay, like we have to prepare for like the worst.
Yeah.
So then that night, this is where stuff was really bad. So I leave to go to the grocery store. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I come back and Taiko, bro, this is so bad. Taiko is literally on the, as you guys know, he was in our kitchen. He's laying on the kitchen counter, not moving at all. Like I've been at the store, he's lying on the kitchen counter, and he looks like fully dry, like he's dry.
And also before I left, like he was really breathing really heavy. Like
oh yeah, he was breathing heavy.
He was laying at the bottom and like he was like really breathing heavy. Like it was like it looked like it was hard for him to breathe, or like he was just in a lot of pain, or just all of it mixed together. So.
Literally. So I get home, he's literally like dried up on our counter, and I'm like, oh frig, this guy jumped out, which he never did. He jumped out of a cup one time when we were
but it was a small
little cup. He never jumped out of his tank.
And also, like, when he did that, like, Kane was right there, and I was like, come, Taiko just jumped out, and then he put him back in real quick.
Yeah, like, so he never jumped out of his tank.
And I get home. Yeah, it was because the cup was too small.
Yeah. And then I get home, and Taiko's on the counter, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is it. This is it. So I go up, and I'm like, oh, man, like, man, Taiko passed away, bro. Like, I didn't even know what to think, bro, because it was the worst scenery. Like, I get home and he's on the counter. It's not like he's in his tank, like he's just on the counter, and I'm like, fuck. Premier just left. Like, now I gotta break the news to her. Should I tell her now? Should I tell her when she gets home? I'm like, okay, I have to tell her now. So I call her and I'm like, baby, I hate to break it to you, but Taiko passed away. And then I hang. You were just like,
I was just sad.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, I was just like, thanks for telling me. And then we hung up and I was just crying.
So she's crying. I hang up the phone. As I hang up the phone, Taiko starts friggin' coming alive and flopping on the counter. And I'm like, bro, this fish. What?
Was it on the phone?
Well, yeah, we were literally on the phone. We didn't even hang up.
We were about to hang up, and then he was like, wait, he just
came back to life.
Yeah.
Taiko's alive. And I'm like, holy shit. This
so
fish.
You put him back in.
Bro, and I wasn't even surprised. I was like, oh my God, of course. He's been on the counter.
I was literally crying, and then I was like happy. Like, I was like, what? Like, he's alive?
Bro, and I'm like, of course, bro. This fish is unbeatable. Like, he's been out on the counter. I've been at Whole Foods, minding my business, AirPods in, just no. And I come home. Who knows how long he was on the counter? He comes back to life. I'm like, of course, bro. Taiko is the king. Like, he's not going to go out like that. Like, he's just going to come back to life, you know? And then
you put him back in and he swims
ASAP, around. I put him back in the thing. I'm like, shh. So put him in the counter. I mean, put him in the tank. And mind you, we were always careful of touching him because you don't want to get your like human oils onto a little fish like that. Yeah. That can really affect them. So like we were careful of this stuff, but at this point, there's no time. He starts flopping. I'm like, shh, put him in the thing real quick. He gets in the tank. He starts swimming. I'm like, oh my gosh, bruh. Oh, I didn't even have to tell Premier. Like, she probably was so like sad. And
yeah. So I'm like,
okay, he's alive. Don't worry.
Then I was like, okay. And then we just hung up.
We go on with our night, and I'm cooking in the kitchen, and he just keeps trying to jump out of the tank, and I'm like, shit. So basically, what he was doing was laying on the bottom, getting the energy, and then swimming up and trying to jump out of the tank. And all night, I'm like standing by the kitchen. I'm trying to cook. and make sure he doesn't jump out. So he's doing that for like 2 hours, trying to jump out of the tank, trying to jump out, which is literally heartbreaking. Like, he was in so much pain, bro. Like, he didn't want to be here anymore. So he keeps trying to jump out. I'm like, okay, Taiko, I'm gonna make you a new tank in the morning, bro. Please, like, just, you gotta last for the night. I'm gonna make you a new tank. I'm gonna get you like some nice real plants. I'm gonna make you the perfect tank in the morning. And he's just not, he just didn't want to be around. So I'm like, frick, bro, like, I really hope he makes it. So I'm cooking, and like every 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, he's good. And then he tries again, and I'm like, oh my God, bro. So I'm going to bed, and I put a piece of just paper on the top of his tank so that air can still get in, but he can't get out, because like I put paper on. So he couldn't get out, but it was still breathable, because if I put like plastic wrap or something, I don't know, fish need oxygen. They live in water, but they need oxygen. However that works, that's how it works. So I put paper so he could still breathe, and I go to bed, and I'm like, I have a feeling that he's not gonna make it till the morning because he's in so much pain, but I really hope he does, so I can build him the best tank ever. My goal was, at least if he's gonna pass away, at least it be in a regular tank and not like this like dark like freaking hospital tank. But so I go to bed, and Premier's still not home, but like same night, and I wake up thinking I'm gonna go to PetSmart, and then like every other day I come down, and I kind of just walk by his thing. I go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm coming to say good morning, like totally forgetting that he was not doing well the night before. And I'm coming to say good morning to Taiko, and then like unlike any other time I've seen him, like bro was just in the middle of his tank, lying there as he normally would be, but like kind of like no color, and like he was the most vibrant fish ever. And I was just like, damn, like that. Then so then I found him there, and then I just called Premier, and I'm just like, Taiko
passed away over.
For real this time. Like, Taiko passed away overnight, and yeah, bro.
And that was it. And I was freaking crying for a week. And
yeah, and it sucks. I don't know. There was nothing we could have done. He lived the best life ever, literally. Like, he lived such a full life, and he exceeded our expectations. He was the best firstborn child ever, and he went out with a fight, bro. Like, he went out, but the reason it's bittersweet is because like he was too uncomfortable, bro. So like he was just suffering. So like it's bittersweet. Like, I'm happy he's in a better place now, and yeah, bro. So yeah, so you guys were wondering why I haven't posted all week. Like I said, we're not trying to hide it from you guys, so how am I gonna make a cooking video if, you know, like, how am I gonna film? Like, I just didn't even want to film anything, and then you guys are like, find out that he passed away or something. So that's the truth, bro. Like, Taiko passed away, and it really is weird to say, and we just been taking our time, and freaking, it's so weird, bro. Like, I never thought the day that would come that like Taiko would pass away, but he's a fish, bro. Like, it's just, he fought for a hell long, bro. So yeah, that's basically, and like we could have, it's super personal to us. Like, we could have just told you guys, like, do a little post like Taiko passed away, but I felt like we had to explain just because he was such a big part of your guys' lives too. Like, you guys love Taiko so much. Like, I've never seen a fish be loved so much.
And you guys were also really confused, like, why we weren't posting and stuff. And like, I know it's like sometimes like a joke, like, I'm going through a lot, like my fish passed away, but like,
yeah,
it was like, that was real life for us. Like, yeah, bro. Like, we've been going through it because he's our family. Like, yeah, he's our firstborn son, and like, he was just such a good fish. He was such a good fish, bro. Like, he was such a big part of our life, and he'd been at our apartment since the beginning, bro. Like, since the beginning, he's been in that kitchen. So yeah, and like, one other thing is, like, you guys were already speculating before that he had passed away. You guys were like, I'll put it on the screen, like, you guys were posting things like, they're hiding it, Taiko's dead, like, they're not telling us, and like, he wasn't even passed away at that time. Like, he was still alive, and you guys were hella speculating. So once he actually did pass away, we're like, bro, like, we just have to be honest with them. And like, yeah, you guys thought that we were like keeping it from you, but yeah, he wasn't even like gone. He was just laying at the bottom of the tank. Yeah, like
because that's what he was doing
That's
at the
what
time.
he was doing at the time.
But
And,
we weren't
and he
hiding
was in
it.
his hospital tank, so like it just was like he had nowhere else to lay.
Yeah, and y'all thought you were onto something, but like no, bro, we weren't hiding anything. And yeah, bro, but it's not a sad thing. Like,
Yeah, we're just trying to like think about the positive, like just how good of a fish he was, how good of a life he lived, how long he lived, and like how much love he got from us, from you guys.
I've
from
never
his brother,
seen
like-
a fish have thousands of birthday wishes. Okay, look,
he had
Cardi the
aura.
Frenchie has motion and aura, but like Taiko, bruh, he didn't even have his own social medias like Cardi, and he just had mosh. Like, we would post happy birthday Taiko, flooded, like little fish is getting flooded with more happy birthdays than we do, and it was like, yo, this fish is different, bruh. He was literally King Taiko, bruh. Like, literally, he was King Taiko. So, long live King Taiko. We're just gonna celebrate his life instead of like mourning it. And yeah, bruh, what a freaking legend. Couldn't have asked for a better firstborn child. And yeah, bruh, he's in a better place. He's in a better place. And it is weird every day going downstairs and not seeing him in our kitchen. Like, bruh, oh my gosh, every time I would cook, bro, this dude would come out because like, I don't even know what made us put him in the kitchen, but this dude would have
We don't have anywhere else to put him.
Bro, I'd be shaking paprika, forgetting bro's just here. Like, he has like onion powder, garlic powder flying around his thing. He's coming up and eating it. Like, this fool is living in the kitchen, bro. Like, he was right in the center of the crib. Like, every time I would cook, like, I would just be like cooking with him, bro. Like, man, it's gonna be so weird not having him like in our videos, like giving him tank renovations. Like, we look so forward to that shit. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so we just want to tell you guys.
Yeah.
I can't even talk, honestly.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even
Even our family, like, my mom for my birthday got me a picture of Taiko in like a frame, and like, cause I called her like a day or two after, and I was like, by the way, like, Taiko passed away, and she was like crying and shit, because like, bruh, my mom has visited our crib like a handful of times, but like, everyone loves Taiko, bro. Like, so like, it affected everyone, bro.
like that we did tell, like just our family, they really knew like
Yeah.
how much it like
Meant to us. And everyone, yeah.
Yeah, because like
Especially for you guys too. So yeah, bro, it's gonna be really weird not having him in our stuff, or like not waking up to him every day, or like for me just being in the kitchen, like not having it, having that kitchen space there. It's like, bro, I don't even want this space. Like, bro, bring the king back. Like, I don't even want the extra space, bro. But he's in a better place, bro. He was just in too much pain. Yeah, bro, you guys are family, so we had to share with you guys. And we will, he's a king, so we will have a funeral for Taiko, bro, at the beach, exactly where he belongs, because he's part of the ocean, bro. So we're gonna have a funeral for Taiko today, like the day this video is going out. If you guys go to Premiere's Twitch, we're gonna host a funeral there. Cardi's gonna be there, everyone's gonna be there.
so if you guys want to just say like R.I.P. the king, just come through.
Yeah, come through, bro.
There's also another thing, something that we've been wanting to do a long time before Taiko passed away.
Yeah.
Something that we just wanted to do to honor him, not honor him, but like
No, literally.
yeah, like honor him, like
Yeah.
like we thought of this before he passed away, because we just wanted, everyone just loves him so much, so we just wanted to make shirts with Taiko's face on
Yeah,
it.
but so we came up with the idea months ago, but like obviously we were just so busy, so we put it off for a bit, and like we were working on something else involving Taiko and Cardi.
Yeah.
So we kind of put the Taiko merch to the side for a sec, because like we were working on something even crazier with our kids. But now we're just like, okay, we'll show you guys what we're working on. They will be available at kanebaileymerch.com, regular merch store, and it is Long Live Taiko merch. And
Long live the king.
long live the king, bro. And all the profit that we make from the Taiko merch will be donated to Coral Reef Alliance, because we genuinely don't care about making money off Taiko merch, bro. We just want y'all to rep the king forever, and we want his legacy to live on, hence why we're having a funeral. So all the money will be donated to the Coral Reef Alliance, which is a group and a team of people who are working to save the coral reefs, fighting against climate change and the way the ocean's being destroyed. I just felt like it was a perfect nonprofit organization to send the proceeds of this merch to. So if y'all do want to support, feel free, no pressure at all.
This is the shirt.
Yeah, this is a shirt. It's basically just like that photo, his tank. It says his name, and it's just repping the king forever, bro.
Yeah.
We just want him to live on forever. Like, we wanted him to live on forever, bro. Like, that's just not how life works, but he can live on because we made him such a big part of everyone's lives that he should just live on forever. So yeah, Taiko merch is out, but feel free. All the profit will be going to the Coral Reef Alliance, and we're excited to be supporting a cause like that because Taiko's a fish and save the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
Stop polluting. So we're trying to save the ocean, bro. So anyways, anything else before we cut the camera and friggin' be sad for a bit? I guess that's it. Tune into the funeral for the freaking king, bruh. He's gonna go out like a king that he is. Cardi was literally sad too. He knows what's going on just like any other animal. Cardi literally knew, and we'll put him like on the counter and he knows like his brother's not there anymore, which is like crazy, but yeah, bruh.
We love you, Taiko.
We love you, Taiko. Long live King Taiko.
Long live King Taiko.
Drop RIP Taiko in the comments, bro. I appreciate y'all for supporting our fish for so long. Making him important to you guys as much as he was to us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. He really was a king.
He really deserved it.
Yeah. And yeah, bro. Yeah. That's it, bro. Long live Taiko, the freaking king. Peace. We got a fish. The birthday boy.
Happy birthday!
Makeover.
He loves it.
He does. It's such a vibe.
Oh yeah, he's happy.
Taiko saying happy birthday.
Thank you, Taiko.
Alright guys, we're giving Taiko a treat right now. Come here. No.